Now we're going live. And we are live. Hey, this is Sean, Federal Prison Talk. I'm here at the Lighthouse of Albuquerque. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
So I'm portable, guys, on my laptop. Bear with me. I want you to meet Jeff. He's the right now. What is your title? But right now, you are the executive director here going on.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's a nice title, so I'll take that.
and let me switch cameras here, and then we could instead of pointing on you, let me switch cameras here.
All right.
Guys, 1 second. And camera. And shit. I know I'm live and I'm blowing it. I should have switched cameras earlier. Okay. Go. All right. There we go. Now, see, now we can, I can put it here and we can talk. See, there we go. And, well, if I stand here. Anyways, so that's what they're going to see on YouTube.
All right.
That's what they are seeing, and we are live. And I guess I know how to switch the camera if I want to go down and
Yeah.
stuff. So, anyways, guys, I put Breaking Bad in the title, Breaking Good in the title, because we're in Albuquerque. And you guys have met Better Call Saul, you know, Adam Oki?
Yeah.
I call him the real Better Call Saul.
You
You know about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got me. I mean, he is, man. He's been on here a couple times.
Nope.
Yeah. That was a good guy. So this, they say I look like Hank, brother-in-law, Jesse Pinkman's cousin over here.
Coming from the reservation, though.
But they're breaking good. Oh yeah, they didn't talk much about that on that show. They don't get into reservation people.
Mm-mm.
But so he's breaking good, guys. So it's gonna work better. Anyways, why don't you tell them what the lighthouse is all about, and tell them about yourself, what's going on, and
Okay, so we started out as two guys. Just I just got out of prison, federal prison, and I was at the halfway house in
I didn't know
Pearson.
you were Fed time.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were state.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
And then I met this guy. I was working at Best Chance, and his name was Jeremy, and he was homeless. So his story was kind of interesting as well too. And he needed assistance, and I just seen that he was the man he was. So I helped him out financially a little bit, as well as peer support work. And
they don't know what Best Chance is.
Oh, okay. It's
I mean,
another nonprofit organization I worked at first, and then little you know, Jeremy is a truck driver and with some money, and decides to open up a nonprofit, and here we are at the Lighthouse of Albuquerque.
There's a little story behind Jeremy too. When I met him last year,
Yeah,
holding up a sign on the side
yeah.
of the road.
Now we got all this.
But now we got all this, and you never know, guys. So when you see somebody holding up a sign, that could be your future boss.
I did a background check first, though.
Yeah. But hey, man, don't give up on people. And when you see felons, see you're dressed. It almost looks orange there, like you're in the county jail. But but so most let's see, most felons you can't tell nowadays. You know,
Right.
What were you? What level were you? What, like UPS?
Medium. So I was at Victorville, FCI 102, FCI 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Victorville.
Mhm.
Okay, that's my nephew. Was
Yeah, so that's where I was at.
I didn't know you did Fed time.
Yeah, I did like 2.5
Okay.
for a pistol.
So the mediums, I'm sure I could get through those, but man, the USPs, I don't think
That was right next
I don't
door.
think I could make it through one of those, man.
I heard it's just a little stricter. I mean, once you get the lingo and once you start learning how the flow goes, it's another.
I did camp time, We
Yeah.
don't have an offense. It's what, you want a Jack Daniels tonight? It's gonna cost you $150.
Yeah, but
Or you can pick it up on the side of the road yourself.
yeah.
But you guys must hate us. We get a pack of cigarettes as low as $20 a pack.
I heard they got phones in there. Home phones are like for
shit.
$1,000.
Yeah, but you get caught with one, they're considered to be your new celly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but I mean, they think they got lookouts and stuff. But they got these little wired FM frequency finders,
Hmm.
and if they really wanted to, they could find their
Yeah.
cell phone in one day. They're just lazy or something. I don't know. Maybe there's not enough room in the shoe.
Yeah, yeah. And then they shipped you off over there if you pick up some more.
Yeah.
Like lockdown time.
But here he is, guys, after prison, doing good, right?
Yeah.
And now,
Not even a year out.
you have best chance to start this, and now you get to do it your way,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I like about this.
So you want to tell them what they could do? What you do for people? You help not just people who went to prison, right? Homeless people.
Homeless people, families, women. So we're trying to get that all integrated right now. We just opened up last week. But as far as housing, we got 2 houses coming, and there's going to be for sober living. So, and then the other's going to be for the women sober living, recently released. So we're trying to work it out everywhere in there to where we can have some families in there. But I don't know how the rules go around Albuquerque. We'll figure that out all soon.
Oh yeah, you got to work amongst that.
Right. You can't mix them or whatever, like state and feds, something like that. I don't know how it works.
Well, I mean, you're only going to have, because what if a homeless person wants to move in there?
Right.
They've never been to jail.
Right.
Can they go there?
And then we probably have to separate them that way too, because they don't know the lingo of how we roll too as well. I know we don't want that happening.
I've lived in about 8 different sober living houses over my 300 years that I'm alive.
Yeah.
But so most of them, I have a house manager. You had to go to, the norm is you go to 3 AA or NA or Cocaine Anonymous meetings a week. House meeting. You got a chore every day, like 10 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You got a double scrub thing on Saturday. But people have jobs, so they'll work around that, work with you on that.
So that's a good thing you brought that up, because that's what we're going to be doing too. We have to do a class. We have a class here on Fridays, and we're located at 5907 Ellis Avenue. And that would just come to our class and go find your own classes if you got them to do. And that'd be one of the requirements, staying clean. We do random UAs. We're going to put up a clean schedule as
That's
well.
at the house, not if you're not if you're
that's
coming
at the
in
house
for help. Okay? You scare everybody away.
Yeah.
But yeah, sober living houses like this. Some have like if you come up dirty, can't come back for 72 hours. People go get a Motel 6 and party more. Or I've been in there, they say, well, you got to go to a detox. I need some paper that you came back.
Yeah.
Plus, we're gonna test you when you come back.
Right.
So
he wants to do it with the weekly, $200 a week, with $800 per month. So I think that would help out people as well.
That works a lot better.
So they wouldn't have to be
behind.
Yeah, there you go. So it wouldn't have to be like a burden on them if they're like, oh shoot, I can't make the payment this week, but at least $200 a week, and then find something else if you can. But
you can't get a motel around here for $200 a week.
Yeah,
you would think, man, even in the war zone. If you guys don't know what the war zone, I'm from San Francisco. The Tenderloin, but it's a mini Tenderloin. They don't even. You guys don't even know.
That's right. I've been in Texas too, so I've seen how it is over
this
there.
is homelessness 10 years ago in San Francisco. You guys, boy, you see what's coming in 3 years.
Oh, God. We'll be busy, but dang.
No, I mean, it's so bad. But I mean, I got 17 felonies. I'll tell you why, guys. Because I'm $20, $10 worth of crack or something back in the 90s. Yeah, I was a big crackhead. They catch me with a pipe, nothing in it, right? It's a couple, if it's hidden on me, so it's concealment of paraphernalia. Of course, they're going to find residue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's possession of controlled substance. Under the influence of it, if I'm high, there's 3. If I'm in my car, it's transportation of it. If I have 2 different little baggies I bought, so now it's possession with intent to sell. So now you got 5, 6, 7 felonies. Maybe they drop 2 or something.
Yeah, maybe we'll drop 2.
But and then in my neighborhood, being a white guy in pretty much a black neighborhood, I get pulled over almost every day. Really, I get pulled over for being white. There's such a thing. If you're not in a white neighborhood, they don't want you there, man. And yes, sometimes I had drugs on me. So it all ended up with 17 felonies. Today, you know what the cop would do?
Way back.
Oh, can I light that pipe for you? Here's a place where you can go get needles and crack. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I wouldn't have any felonies today if but that's today. 20
yeah,
years
in
ago.
Albuquerque, so.
Yeah, but out here, it's the same thing out here.
Yeah, I see them over there getting high on the bus stop. They don't even look twice. They just pass right by.
I do little YouTube shorts, and I drive down Central from work from Wayne's, and I just they're little minute segments. The zombies.
That part too. I feel for those guys.
See, I thought I'd never get off crack, but I see this. I have never seen anybody return from the dead. Have you?
No, not yet.
I call it The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
They really are.
Yeah.
I have not heard of one single recovery case. I've heard people going to jail and coming back, and as soon as they can get it, they get it.
They do.
Yeah,
that's one thing.
I don't know any success stories.
Oh, hopefully we get some though. Shoot.
For the blues, all the other drugs.
Yeah. So I did meth too for a while, so that's why I'm recovering from that. But ever since I got out of prison, it's good, man. So just work the steps one day at a time. Yeah.
I mean, prison gave me a chance to reset my life.
Yeah, that's all it basically.
If you use it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Did you use it that way?
Yeah, I had to.
That's why you're here today, right?
Yep.
So when you got out of prison, you kind of had at least a plan in how you're going to do your life now?
I didn't plan for this, tell you the truth. I planned just working and doing the same old thing. Construction work is what I used to do. And I made an offer from Stanley Weinstein, the executive director or the founder of Best Chance, and I had to thank him about that too. But I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him and for me to take the offer. So
Stanley does do good things. Even we were talking
Yeah.
about him earlier, but I mean, he's done good things.
right,
At least for other people. So,
yeah.
and now you get to be Stanley, right? In a way,
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, I like to help people, man. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
a trick because you're
Right, right. Oh, the old Best
You're in
Chance.
the office like next door to where the first Best Chance was.
Yeah, where it originated.
That's
So
gotta feel strange.
a little bit, just reval memories. Yeah.
Imagine if they were still there. Hey Stanley, I'm gonna go open up my office now.
Right. Take your people. So.
But you guys, she's doing good things though, man. You get to hold your head proud. You know, I got pulled over last week, but I know my registration expired.
Yeah.
I was about time. I've been waiting for this, man, really. And the cop didn't even met with me.
Yeah.
Because feds, I don't think if he did a background, it was state police.
Yeah.
Nothing showed up. But I had my hands on the dash, and he comes up. He goes, "I'll move my hands if you let me." I mean, I want you to see where my hands are.
Yeah.
That's how in my neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And he asked me for a driver's license. I go, I'm going to take my right hand really slowly, and I'm going to reach for it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to open it up so you see there's no weapons. He's looking at me like, why? Because this is how I talk, right?
Yeah.
I told you I got pulled over all the time for being white in a black neighborhood.
Right.
It happens. And this cop I never met a nicer one in my life. And I'm just going to give you a ticket, or registration's expired. And I go, oh, yeah, that's right. Because California, we get a thing in the mail. And
Yeah.
it's 2 years here. You get it. Anyways, he was fine. I fixed the registration like 2 days later. But, man, I never seen is that white privilege? That is?
Probably around
I
here.
didn't get it in my neighborhood. But, yeah, so when you have nothing to hide, like if you get pulled over, are you worried about anything?
Not anymore. So it's a good feeling.
So if you do the right thing, guys, and you live your life right, you don't ever have to go back to prison. You don't even ever have to go. You've never been.
Yeah.
But the old me would always had something to hide.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Always looking behind your back, no shoulder, turn drive.
I even told this cop, and if I was gladly, you have my full permission to search the car. I'll get out while you're writing your ticket. If you want to call a canine, everybody said, whoa, we're not going to do all that. But I just wanted to be, cooperative.
Right.
And maybe he's probably never heard that one before.
Right. Before I used to just take off from him. Get that start,
man. Just right at the gate. You have my full permission to search your car, call canine, whatever. I don't mind whatsoever. I don't know if he's ever heard that. But it was a good feeling to say that, man.
Yeah.
And I even have time. But yeah. So what's going on here as far as other employees? How many clients you got so far?
So right now it's just me, and we have another woman coming on Monday. So
you guys hired Crystal. Right?
Yeah, we hired Crystal. So she made a good first impression. So I like that, and her resume looks pretty good. But other than that, it's just me. It's gonna be her and I for now, and I just need a woman in place because sometimes there's women that come in and children, and I really don't know how to really deal with that right now. So I'm dealing with the guys.
Plus, you are a certified peer support worker, right?
Yep.
You guys want to tell people what that is?
Oh, that was yesterday. I got certified. So
just yesterday.
Yeah, that was just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
So I got that's a good feeling.
And I'm one too, but that's a good feeling.
Yeah. So a week-long training and getting your hours in. There's also the SHY program, and yesterday I got my certificate. So
there you go. So he's like, so now you are a State of New Mexico Department of Behavior and Health Professional.
Yeah,
is what you are.
That's what it is.
He's a health professional.
Got an acronym.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling, man. You guys can do it too.
Who says crime doesn't pay? But you got to undo the crime. You got to They don't give it to anyone, and there's ethics involved. And,
right.
You got to earn it, and but actually, we're valuable. Felons are valuable now, and we can bill Medicaid. If you call me for advice, I'm a CPSW too. I could bill Medicaid. I think it's $60 every 15 minutes.
Is that what it is?
And even if for a minute, it counts as the whole 15. But people go to prison for being Medicaid fraud.
Yeah.
So you got to be real careful.
Okay.
That's why they want you to have a social worker with a master's degree there to make sure that somebody's got to co-sign.
Right. Somebody who's like.
And that's fine. I get that because otherwise they'd be using the system.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can, and that's not without going to college all those years, because what he knows and what I know, what we learned in our being raised and growing up, and you can't teach that.
Right.
I mean,
But that's the resume too.
it's a resume.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm going to work for the city of Albuquerque. I just quit my job.
Damn, that's what I want to get.
Well, there's going to be openings. She need more people too.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Let me get my foot in the door.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, she's looking for people because we're out there trying to help the homeless.
Yeah.
Most homeless I ran into been in jail at least once.
Yeah.
If not
Yeah.
more.
Or they're running from it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's definitely paying off. It's a lot of studying too. I'm also going to work for social. I'm going to school for social work too. So just to add to this.
Oh, to add to.
Yeah.
Because I meet these I won't mention any names, but social workers.
Yeah.
And to me, you can't teach this. I mean, what they think they're going to. I'm grateful you went to school to help people, but I don't think I don't think they can help me and you, can they?
It's kind of the same stuff. So when you go to school for social work, it's kind of the same lines as become a peer support worker.
But without the experience.
Yeah, but then now I don't have to have anybody tell me like, oh, well, you just know textbook. I've actually lived it. So I see.
Like in AA, it all started because doctors, shrinks, therapists, police, clergymen, priests, I mean, whoever, nobody could get an alcoholic to stop drinking, right?
Right.
Or even want to, have one listen to you except another alcoholic. That story with Dr. Bob and Bill Wilson.
Yeah.
When they met each other, they found out, hey, we just help each other because we're both drunks and we understand. And there's millions of them now.
Yeah.
Without doctors, without any of that, without social workers. So it's the same kind of thing here.
Yeah.
And you get a guy out of prison, he's just waiting to go back, just get that one more lick, right? Have a good time. He knows he's going back.
Yeah.
How do you convince him he doesn't have to go back?
Ooh. With my story, maybe. But
he would listen to your story.
Yeah, it's true. My story as well as others.
But he's going to listen to somebody who's never done it. But
that's the thing.
They know somebody. My cousin Jimmy he's been out of prison 10 years. Oh, that's going to save that. He'll listen to you.
Yeah. Well, I think that your story comes along as well as your credentials, as well as giving that positive influence, being that peer support worker, the positive, other examples that come in play too as well, and most of them come by for advice.
Do you find I learned it in the training, there's a right time and a wrong time to tell somebody a story? Because you could piss them off. Oh, that's all great. You've been in prison 100 times. Look at you now. It's like, man, I'm hungry right now.
Yeah, I've heard it too. I've heard it a couple times.
So you don't want to. It's not right. You can't impress people on this. Oh, I've been in prison 3 times. I've been there 4. It's not like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll piss them off.
Yeah, I've had that a couple times already too. So
before you
know when the time to do it.
Hi, I'm a felon just like you. Yeah, sure.
Yep. The homeless people are ones that they don't care, but we try to work it in there, and it's possible though. So
I've been the homeless guy screaming at traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Really, more than once.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years now, but I was doing it because nobody knew I existed.
Mm.
I didn't care. I'd flip me off. Do something. At least I know I got acknowledgement that I existed that day.
Right. Right.
And then as soon as I got my little cracker, I'm back in the alley drinking with my buddies. And we're not mentally ill. We're just angry.
Yeah.
I call it devolving into like caveman state. I think the longer you're out there, the harder it is to get back to reality. And
I think I lasted about a good 2 months on the street, and that was it.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
I wasn't out there that long. I went
2 cycles.
Yeah, I could see how there comes a point where you decide you're going to stay out there.
Damn, I don't know.
You didn't get to that. Had you thought about it yet?
No.
Or just accept it?
I think
accept it.
For some of them, it's just like the barrier's been broken, the bridges have been burned, so they just really got nowhere to go, and they just gave up. But that's why we're here too, as well. And we open places like this, so we can still
tell them or
plant that seed.
But they don't want to be shelters. I don't want to go there. I can't come and go as long, or maybe I could come and go, but I can't have my friends over there. I got all my stuff here, right? I can't get high, right? What's my benefit? They're gonna steal. I gotta watch, really guard all my stuff there. And I want to go to a shelter. Why?
just to start all over again, I guess. And I guess that the shelters, the reason why they say they don't like going is because they separate them. There's rules, but you're gonna have rules everywhere. So
I mean, some of them, they passed that point over. There's a lot of people that don't want to go. They've already hit the point of, oh no, everything's gone that I own. I have nothing. I'm gonna die out here. And they learn they can survive. And now you want to go put them into a jail?
yeah,
Like in their mind?
Yeah.
So I get it. So what's the answer?
A lot of counseling. No, I don't know. I'll try to get them over here though, but
my answer is just get them to believe in themselves.
Yeah,
if I
still
they
have
can
hope.
see that I believe in them that much, that spark. That's my goal, is to get that spark into them. Well, I am somebody's listening to me.
Yeah.
Get that, and next thing you know, that's what I do.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
have yet to have one yet to where I can succeed, but I'm working out.
Somebody did it for me when I was homeless.
Yeah,
They sat
that's
next to me
true.
and just wanted to listen to me.
Yeah.
I go, you what, you gay, dude? What, you get away from me, right? He just sat there and just until I started talking. After I called him every name in the book. And said, get the fuck out of here, weirdo dude. And no, he wasn't. Just somebody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And so now I learned that lesson. So what's going on? What's your future plans? What's going on with you?
So as soon as this takes off and everything gets really good to where I think I was comfortable with the other staff being here and whatnot on their own, I want to be in the medical field. So maybe a medical social worker with CPS skills too. So that's what I want.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe telehealth. Yeah. That's just for me though. Yeah.
No, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, Adam Oki has 22 felonies, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he's like the best lawyer in town, okay? But in my book.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did it. And you can do anything. Don't let felony stop you, man.
Yeah.
I remember when I told Jonathan the other day, I don't want to hear your story about it. Oh, you got a computer, whatever, computer software engineer, but nobody will hire you because you know your record? No.
It's good to ask people, I think.
I don't even want to hear that.
Yeah.
That's going to you just might as well give up on life and you believe that. You could, if he could become a lawyer, I mean, if I can go work for the city, you can hear running this place.
Yep.
With nothing can stop us. The only thing that stops us is you. Let them other people who judge you before they've even met you. We got to work on changing their mind too.
Yeah,
some of them never change their mind. Fuck them. We'll just walk over them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always going to be haters in the world.
Oh yeah. I bet you if they catch this video too, I'll be getting some haters.
Yeah. I used to make a list of employers that are hiring here, and I started with phone calls. Then I go visit them and talk to them and get to know. But like Max told me, just get a list of yeses. You're going to have yes, no's, and maybes. Yeah. Right. But we want to just get something, because if you sit there trying to argue with the guy, why won't you hire a felon and all this stuff? Even if you're. Are they really going to, even if they say they will? He goes, no, you just call each one, find out yes or no, and we want the yes list. And later, but later on, then I can go back to the maybes and convince you. Yeah, you can do that first, but get the yes list.
Yeah,
that's
another thing too. We want to try to do is instill the workforce with us. So get some programs going with CNM, possibly UNM, and work with the felons, because it's kind of hard for them to get a job. Maybe they can work at a certificate while they're over there, or
UNM back our certificates.
Yeah.
So they do take consideration.
Yep.
And home care services, personal home care services here, they hire felons here. In California, that's taboo. If you stole a candy bar from a store, you're not working in a senior living house or nothing like that. Here, wow.
Yeah.
I was amazed. They have no problem with it.
Yeah, there's hope, man. Just got to.
So that's changed.
Yeah,
California will tolerate it, and they will here. So if a whole state can, two different views on it, there's hope, man. There's still hope out there.
One thing I like about this, because this is like starting fresh, we could probably instill like as many programs as we can possibly hold. But it's a fresh start, man. So what they can't do, we're gonna try to do it.
If there was comments, I forgot. Oh, there was. Wait. Oh yeah, Brian's on here. It's the middle of the day.
Yeah,
I can't scroll. Brian, I'm on my tablet, so the words are so small, and I can't see if there's other comments.
Hello, Sean. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. So
So anyways, I was gonna make it short. When Jeremy, who, what is he, the owner, the founder?
Yeah.
He's
He's a founder.
the guy that helped the money behind it, I guess. And who named it the Lighthouse?
So we both came up with it.
Okay.
There was another person too that we were supposed to be on the team, but she didn't pan out, and she wanted to name that after her daughter, something like that. I don't know, but we were like, no, let's try
Like
something
Megan's
else.
Law kind of thing.
Yeah, and then we were thinking about it one day, and was like, hey, you know what? What about a lighthouse? Because that's like the beacon. What about a lighthouse in the desert? Because it's
Oh,
Southwest.
Ooh,
and when you're lost, you look for a light, the beacon. So
Brian just sent me Brian, I'm gonna show him the picture of you just sent me a lighthouse in the middle of Alaska. Oh, you got this is a trip. And he's on here right now.
All right.
Brian, I gotta show him that picture you sent me yesterday. What a coincidence, man. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. It's just what you described. There's Texas. So also we've got look at this, and he said like wind it, and it's a lighthouse in the middle of the Alaskan thunder, whatever it's called.
Yep.
I'm gonna show that to the camera.
Yep.
Brian,
Like
that picture. I mean, is there coincidences in Brian, who's on the chat room, just sent me this, guys. He just described a lighthouse in the middle of the desert. That's like a light in the middle of the Alaskan, I don't know what they call that, thunder prairie or there's a word for it, but that's unreal, man. He just sent me that yesterday. Here you just described it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And they're all here on this YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
There's something there. There's more than just
maybe
what you know. I mean, I don't take that, there's coincidences, but that's man, I don't know what to make of that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just threw everything and just said, hey man, fuck it, let's just see where this goes. Like I said, it's coming from the bottom, so we can instill programs and the way we want to do it. We see where people have faults and try to work our way in there to help the people instead of restrict them, make it less stressful. Yeah, so that's just basically what we're trying to do.
We do good things, man.
Yeah.
When I came in the other day and you had 3 people, 4 people here.
Yeah, and the day before that, oh man, it was crazy.
Wow.
Busy. So I need Crystal.
Yeah. She's gonna be good because she's like she's been looking forward, but also it's got to be the right one. And then when Jeremy was there, and I got her because he asked me if I knew any women. I go, her right there.
Yeah.
Another coincidence? We'll see.
Okay.
But I believe things happen for a reason.
Yeah, I think so too.
So positive things and bad things happen for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to stay positive.
Yeah, you got busted that day. It wasn't because the cop decided to go somewhere else for lunch. That was bad.
Yeah. Right. There's a reason why I got to get sober and do some time.
I only got caught because it's a Tuesday. Normally I raw bakes on Monday. Yeah, right.
Right. I think if I was back home still and doing what I was doing, I probably would either be gone or still an addict. So it was a blessing.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be alive.
Yeah, see, the reason.
All right, last words, and I know I got to get you going.
We're located at 5907 Ellis Avenue.
It's underneath the description too on the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So that's where we are. Come check us out.
Yep. And what are your hours?
8:30 to 4:30 Monday to Friday.
If they live somewhere else in another state, can they still call you just to ask some advice?
Yep.
You hear that? So I don't want to hear your excuse that you live in Mississippi. Okay. Give Jeff a call, and at least maybe he can even help you out with somebody that's over there. But he's a good guy to talk to. Okay? Yeah. All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. I started that off pretty bad.
That's cool, though.
With the switching cameras. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.